This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Lartey, Maridata.
Hello.
Neighbor, na cookie. Ya head wa baba no de ebre. Oh, you are that's no.
That's all. Yeah, start times that's no general. General. So Premier League week 15 Echegu or Aliu Mahamas Sports Stadium or Tamale or bra across folk. It's me to a real Tamale United and no they call CNE. I mean this season as for can show that enquire more move pressure I was so but Osha RTU so general more sentence in here very nice and Osha match day 16 and it me a course so but at this point general say RTU performance in general in the end and he funny bet me who more on the table but most important question here a formation on the real game where a 4-4-2 traditional formation normally started 2 players out wide, 2 centrally, and of course 2 up top. So 4-2-2-2, 4-4-2 traditional formation and on the real and at this point you can't have a focus on more with a diamond formation 4-man back line. Now while you're more a position or now in the final third Wabenya job in Junior and Isaac Mensah. In the middle four, Nubenya Eso at the base of that midfield, Nubenya Linda at the tip. So Gideon Mensah, Gideon Asante, I should say, and Salifu Ibrahim, General Amona na occupy that midfield zone, Honomo, in a 4-4-2 diamond. Has to focus struggle power. But there are 2 different issues. First issue, a more defensive issues. Me who structure they keep repeating a lot of errors. Sometimes you might even feel opposition and a tougher. But these are teams that usually a struggle. RTU should forgive me. More performance this season has been very much top notch. But last time they met us for general, more game and so tough. About 4 goals and about 2 Hasfolk net. One thing I can't about Hasfolk more a team new shape. How I now a bit sluggish in midfield. So you can count them here. But usually I had to say nipa ho but obi anyho. But there is some sort of penetrative pass from here. Ayana etabora Hasfolk team. So this is the midfield. But how Ayana shape on it and more cry. It gives the larger spaces on the pitch to the opposition. But intense area bia. So I am starting from here. How many players and I over to me accounting that is the half space. The space between the left back and then the left central defender in Caleb. And at this point, Okayabo Otanga Ewetron will be alongside Caleb. And also say but this space between the left back, being it Bafi or Okine or Dennis Kosa, because this is Kosa a position. Always that half space, now a position there. So House of Folk. Whenever after games, or more try some analyze some games, that space has always been a space for the opposition. That is the half space. So Abani say no, general, is so repetitive. It keeps repeating itself like a trend, and it's a house and Shannon Swan. Sometimes going into the internet by virtue of the quality of the opposition. But so how our defense and Shen crying and yet team last 2 seasons or G League and yet team or change coach or try some transition. I share a very formidable side. A bit to me I capable. For the 3rd time, this half space being picked up by the opposition. And Yema way and a fast a punisher has spoke. But apart from this, so more offer the half spaces to the opposition. There's another key element of their defensive structure that needs to be dealt with as soon as possible. So RTU pressure the man and make RTU because they don't usually fight for the title ever since Omobaye. They've always been struggling. And at this point, this is another side that has folk air tries or build it out at the court. But how many players can you find here? There are always number of bodies that stay behind the ball. And what has folk transition? They have the ball, but count players in white towels. How can you punish the opposition? And then the more lose balls will be their own middle third. So they have the ball in possession, but lose ball in the RTU for. Look at that margin of chance on more fire, and rightfully, IE was so frustrated. And these are some of the occasions. Any power box room, but it felt like any penny hakrano and has folk. They should really up their game. So you have about 5 players in the box, but where is the organization? Where is the organization, and who is the leader here? I want to see that. So has folk person on the league, on person fight here. Yeah, not any question chance way on the more position, and especially opposition at each and every moment, general. the main aim is to survive league, not on your middle table, what me survive it. But I will take you here. So I had a chance I buy a short while ago. Sometimes spacing on the more position, it's something that really baffles me, and you can count them always and always. Almost structure me who see. So you have 4 players here, you have 3 here, but in between those brackets of players, you have Sadat Bukari, one of the biggest talents at RTU or squad room. But the space, why the demo is the structure of House Folk and offer this space, and that was the bullet. Severe. So House Folk now on the RTU ball, but the kind of pressure on women in general, nothing really showed. And this was the main signal and I said Manaf Uma in your long distance driver or better at the goal area. So anytime they look at the composure, generally a coolie ball from the chest or taking goalkeeper on. But from here, this was one of the goals that House Folk at the better Manaf. Yes, the goal, the bullet, the distance, the technique, but Makacho, why do House Folk go off, especially without the ball? This is the first line of defense. But the distance between the first line of defense and the first phase build-up of RTU, so they don't put pressure on the ball holder. Now, at this point, you can count about 4 players here and 5 or 4 players here. But when the pressure, the ball in general. A Basana, you are telling him to find a very, very good passer. Now, from here, the pass was up to this angle. House Folk team they should really do something as soon as possible. So this is a penetrative pass that broke down the first line of defense for House Folk. And this was another situation, and it's also Hamika because this is the position of Eso. But Nachipe and I'm far board, and of our board in this space, there's a big space here. Eso and in the team on the archer, and that was how Manaf a control ball a BT Eso. This is a defensive zone area. Into your money and mammy that. So if you are here, you should know so Bijinawachi. And let's talk about the goal. First of all, Manaf is from House Folk and joining RT. So he had the energy, to do something for the team because it was around the 84th minute. And Manaf should go. The general look at something here. Manaf told all of us on celebrity, yes, because of free Hassan Abaye. But after this image, as a Manaf celebrity, as a catcher, so best celebrity, and now die as a Peja then fast folk fans and no one celebrity. But the celebration, the response to the fans and the elation at the stadium, showed that Manaf want to be in control. Talk about the goal itself from 40 meters. The precision with which he got this ball at the back of the net through that tight angle, and you are telling me, say Manaf don't celebrate. No, Manaf would have to. First of all, the chest control to bring the ball down and to pick IE. This is one of the best goals of the season, you can trust me. But last time you saw a beautiful goal like that, it was against Accra House Folk from Richmond IE of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. These are the issues that Yana House Folk Ebotiamo, Shabona or Mode Chair, then I will take you back. Say the structure of the ball league this season or general and shut out and so any. Because Unim Sabono or more building, I'm going to crab on from a throw in, House Folk in the crab on, but this is a situation of more conceded. I keep saying every single structure and strength lies in the foundation or the basis. So they earlier started from a throw in, but how did they concede from a Benjamin Boateng scaler? Because there wasn't any existence of communication between the goalkeeper and then the back line, and it's been repeating itself. Look at that 50-50 ball, Zakaria Elusi here, but let's forget about this and move quickly. After that, Zakaria edge ball, a free elusive ball, they come out Benjamin Boateng. IE was in no space to save it. But let's talk about another situation against Legon Cities. Where you see against Legon Cities, where IE attempted, so the ball, general, they mark Caleb, and quickly, so once every ball here, but how the structure keep, giving out balls in that defensive zone, their opponents and so. You've seen that against RTU, you've seen that against Dreams, and you're also watching this against Legon Cities. So why does it repeat itself? What is really wrong? Who is the leader in there after Mo Alasa and then Fatau? When the Kasa will be in a voice, this has to be the best area of House Folk if Unim Team Noah. And against RTU, similar thing, after say I had the ball out. The first touch to, cushion the ball down. They lost the first touch. And there was the moment, a general penalty, a buy. So let's take our time. House Folk from IE, he dished the ball out to the player. But this is the penalty. It's clear. our box room otiana nine so born than a baby so general from here it is so clear say in fact now Otanga 8 attacker no and so and it was so clear. I know why baby a ref ni gina and why one ye after say game no ekoye na noise bebre ho but it is so visible. But camera no boy kakra dey akebe who the position of the referee but unfortunately we don't have it here so we can still be talking about it. From here born than a baby but ye tie nipa nine so where is it happening? A sewer area ho and it's a clear penalty. Technically, from the interpretation of the rule, but has to from 3D and a game the general, it me acquire 1-0. But it really happened our area ho, and you might feel say one of the days are offer Hudinibia. At the Babayara Sports Stadium, I'm not saying it has focus and no chance, but this is it. Every department or pitch, so by be a general, or more check and some more develop it, a defense and attack, especially so you soon cram. Midfield is our crowd betting but we keep telling you say Gavin Belly and game or the defender attack I want to mean somehow. So Darwin Nunez will continue to struggle until so by adapting the game here. So as for Clinton appear a youngster, Enoch Asibonten, Ben Jacques, all these players, you can see the potential, but the experience to back the potential. It has to take some time. And in front of the goalpost, has for best sell balls more. And you can say fans they will grow with time because in the final third, players grow very slowly. And it has to take time because they kept wasting a lot of chances. You can see talent but we could do the final third in decision making. You have 3 players here, but who to kill the chance, who to finish it at the back of the net. It keeps repeating itself like a half chances. And this is a team a winning league just last 2 seasons ago. And we expect our transition should be smoother, especially under a new coach. I am confident of but they created half chances, and half chances you need top-notch quality players, strikers, and some finish it. Half chances are not for average strikers, but at this point you can see strikers in the body, but and going forward, if indeed season, how can you miss this chance? It's very unforgivable. A remarkable pass through. Here, no one you're born now, General. How can you miss this? But like I said earlier, it's a team full of inexperiences, and it will catch up with time.